I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
And we're Two Sisters Southern Cooking.
Bread maker Wonder Bread inspired recipe that you got to try. It was always a treat when we were a kid when Mom bought Wonder Bread. We never had that because we either one had homemade bread or number two, we had generic bread that we got from the grocers. And it was always so much of a big deal to us to get Wonder Bread because it was like a treat. So when we were doing our leftover series, Elsie and I were like brainstorming and we were like, what can we make with grilled cheese and ham? Bread. Let's make Wonder Bread, the thing that we could never have when we were kids because it was so expensive for us. And we wanted to bring that back and the memories back and just the taste and the texture and everything. And it's so good. The surprising parts in this recipe is it has powdered milk, it has honey, and it has granulated sugar. You start with warm water, 105 to 115 degrees, and you end it with your yeast. Don't let these two touch until it's ready to be agitated in the machine. If you don't have access to full fat milk powder, don't worry, just use the low fat or the none fat. Hey y'all, so our dough is done and we are ready to put it into our loaf pan. So make sure that you put a minimal amount of flour down as possible because you don't want to add that into your amount here. So, and we've already baker sprayed our pan. We have a 9x5 pan and that's what we're going to put our dough in. You don't want to overwork this. We're going to just roll it up into a log and put it inside there and let it rise for about 45 minutes. And then we'll put it in the oven to bake. So we're just going to try to roll this into a roll just like so. Handle it as minimal as possible. I'm just going to dust off all that excess flour here so we don't have it on there.
And then it's going to rise for another 40 minutes.
Yes. There you go. Okay, we're going to put a clean linen towel over top of it and then we'll be back and show you what it looks like after we are ready to put it into the oven. Now I want to tell you that it has to come up at least about an inch above the top of the pan in order to bake. Today is a iffy day for weather.
Yeah, it's like it was damp outside earlier. The sun's finally come out, so
and it's very windy out there. So it's been really kind of like tumultuous. It's really been very
the pressures have been off.
Yes. So our bread might take a little bit longer than 45 minutes to rise. So we'll go on based on it coming above the pan about an inch. All right, guys, we'll show you what it looks like when we are ready to put it in the oven. Hey y'all, so we are back and as I promised, I wanted to bring in the bread and show you. So it has risen. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh. And it's like so pillowy soft. I don't want to touch it because I don't want to deflate it because it's so yummy. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven, 350 degrees for about 25-30 minutes. Internal temperature of bread that is baked should be about 190 degrees. So whenever you thump the top of it or pat it on the top after it's baked and it has a hollow sound, you know you're at your temperature. So, because if you don't have a thermometer, you know, this is a good way of checking it. So, all right, stay tuned. This Wonder Bread is going in the oven.
Hey y'all, our bread is out of the oven and cooled down, so I'm going to start slicing it up for our sandwiches, for our grilled cheese sandwiches tonight. So I'm just cutting them in about 1/2 inch strips. Okay, I'm going to cover this up so that it stays fresh until it's time for us to eat. So we'll see you in our next video. I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
And we're Two Sisters Southern Cooking.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.